Right, so it's so nice to see Auntie Bhagyamurthy. I worked with her in People's Association, Indian Choir Group, and she's also my mom's friend. I'm from the Singapore Indian Chambers of Commerce. I'm one of the directors of the chambers. I met Aziza, Miss Aziza at the event. And from there we developed our friendship, we started our friendship. And we realized that we are taking the same initiative. We are also trying, the new chambers with the new board of directors, we are trying to push the entrepreneurship among Indians in Singapore. And now, with EDH also taking the effort, we are going to see how we're going to work together to support entrepreneurship in Singapore. It's a very difficult initiative because in our community, we are not very business oriented. If you look at history, we are, but I'm talking about Singapore Indians. We are not very business oriented due to maybe our education system, I don't know, but now the government is taking efforts to promote SME to come forward. And so I would like to share a bit of my life story. I started the business at the age of 13 years old. I do not come from a rich family. I come from a middle income family. Certain situations happened in my life that made me, at a very young age, decide to move into entrepreneurship. 13 years old. So I couldn't register even my first business under my name. I registered it under my dad's name. Today is 23 years since I'm doing business. Entrepreneurship is about visualization. The power of visualization. What is visualization? You have to visualize. You got to dream. Today I'm a multimillionaire. I run 6 companies. I have investments, properties all over the world. I achieved this success because I decided to start my dreaming at 13 years old. I dreamt, I visualized. When you visualize, you actualize. It's very, very important. Again, when you visualize,
actualize.
When you visualize,
You actualize.
When you
Visualize.
Again, when you visualize. Remember this. Tonight, when you go back, or later, when driving time, don't visualize, no problem. Go back tonight, before you sleep, you visualize. Okay, you want $50,000. You visualize that you have $50,000 in your pocket, you have $50,000 all over you. You have $50,000 and that $50,000 will come to you. You are running an existing business right now, you are struggling. You visualize that you are now going to you're having a lot of customers coming to your doorstep. You have to visualize every day. If you're moving into entrepreneurship, it is not a 9-to-5 job. It is a 7 days a week job. 24 hours, 365 days. You have to dream in your subconscious mind, unconscious mind, sorry, on entrepreneurship, on your goal, right? You have to keep visualizing until it actualizes. When you want to buy a car, right? Suddenly your vision in the road will be that same car, right? That's the power of visualization. It attracts, that's the law of attraction. You want a lot of money, you want to achieve a lot of success, not just in business, anything you want to do in life, you have to visualize. I tell this to all the people I know in my life, including my staff, my family, my friends, people who wish to look for success in life. Visualize, visualize, visualize until you actualize. Okay? Some of y'all would have actualized already. Some of y'all are in the process. Some of y'all have not started. But you have to constantly visualize. Further to this, what happened? Entrepreneurship is a journey which is very tough, right? Now, you decide. You want to start the journey on your own and go through all the difficult stages, or you come to organizations like EDH, who will hold your hand and they will put you on the first step of the journey when you start off your business. After that, you're on your own. You know, well, in between you can come and seek help. Yeah. Why don't you settle down, sir? Yeah. So once you actually you're in the journey, you can still come back to them, or you come back to the Singapore Indian Chambers of Commerce. We will guide you, right? But ultimately, entrepreneurship is a journey you take on your own. Please don't bring your family, friends, take their money, all these things you put in, and you squander it, and then after that you have another 10 years of misery trying to make it up to it. Don't do that. Don't do that. I advise everyone who's entering into business or into entrepreneurship for the first time, move in yourself. Go in and do it yourself. Right? If you want to take money from someone, don't take his last $50,000. You go to a millionaire and take $50,000, you don't feel the pain. Right? If you go to a family member and you take, he's got 60,000 in his savings, you take 50,000 away, what will happen? What will happen? You'll get angry. You'll come and chase you. Right? You'll be pressured. You can't perform in your business. You can't perform what you do. And then what you're doing, you will suffer. So the funding, right? So it comes to funding now. For instance, for the chambers, what we have done, people who are going to enter into this journey, we said at the end of this journey, when you're going to start your first business, when I say end of the journey with, like, let's say with EDH or the chambers, when you come to us, we have links with venture capitalists. We have links with people who have the money to help you start off in your business. All these years, when you go to the Indian Chambers of Commerce, I heard some comments recently, this support was not rendered. Now we are coming forward to actually, if we can see the mentee, if the mentee is very dedicated, the mentee is serious, he is willing to pay the price, and entrepreneurship is about paying the price. Are you willing to pay the price? Are you willing to put in extra hours? Are you willing to spend the first 6 months without salary? A lot of people, they'll come in front, okay, you want to start a new business, okay. So what is your plan? I want to be paid $8,000 per month from the first month. Then I know already this fella doesn't wish to pay the price. Are you willing to pay, not have a salary for the next 1 year, 2 years? Yes, then you'll ask, I need to put something over my head. Are you willing to take an extra job for that? Are you willing to pay the price? Are you willing to pay the price to achieve the success? Are the questions that every budding entrepreneur, aspiring entrepreneur must ask themselves. Or you have a very rich boyfriend, girlfriend, or spouse, you don't have to worry about that. But if you don't, if you went through the path I did, today I'm an owner of 6 companies. I'm a group CEO. I have 200 over staff. And I'm 35 years old. Okay. But this did not come easy. I've completed projects like Marina Bay Sands. I run a glass company. I'm also an owner of a glass factory in Singapore. I think I'm one of the only few owners of a glass factory in Singapore. Right? So how did this all came about? It never come overnight. I visualize. The day I started my business, my glass business, I visualized I had a glass factory. I visualized I had my forklift. I had all my glasses all over my factory. I visualized I'm doing projects like Marina Bay Sands, Resorts World, Gardens by the Bay. These are all the projects that I've completed. Today I've completed. I visualized. And then slowly I visualized. I got my first few workers in. Right? My first few. Now when I looked at my first few workers, I realized, okay, now I need to have many more workers. Right? I visualized. And then slowly I actualize. As I actualize, I put in plans. Right? So that was tough. But even before all these things, I've lost in many businesses before I reached this success. So when you lose, you come back again. That is entrepreneurship. When you lose your business, when you're starting off, you will not achieve success. 9 out of 10 businesses fail. But the one who succeed, that one person is the one who is a dreamer. He never give up. And I hope none of you will give up. Thank you.